to try my best to keep this one short, right? So you've seen the video that I posted before. If not, then I should probably have the link directly in the comment section so that you can just so happen to see it. But what ended up happening is that this man broke into a black woman's home, and not just the first time, but this is the second time that he's done it, and she knows this. She stated that, oh, you broke in. I can clearly do whatever I want to, with your life if I decided to choose because you broke in, and she would actually be correct. He acknowledged this, and he said he pretty much didn't care because whatever was going on at home where he lived was a lot worse than anything that could pretty much take place and happen. So when I went through the comments recently, I saw fields of women deciding that they wanted to state that this dude is just so overly attractive and that, he could break directly into their house. So these are just a few of the comments that you're able to see, right? One person said, nah, he gotta take his attractive self on. Ain't no way. Can't be finding refuge in my home unless he's sharing them privileges and resources. Another person said, I want to protect him and fight all of those hallucinations for him. Another person said, I would have had relations with him right then and there. Another one said, we're going to have relations after that. Another person said he could sneak into my house and have there's a certain wording for these types of relations due to YouTube being sensitive. I really can't say what that is, but you pretty much it has an R directly before it, right? So again, this is how crazy that this is getting when you have women online stating that, hey, you can, do this. This can basically happen and it's completely fine and dandy. I'm all for it. This is a person that literally broke into somebody else's home, clearly hallucinating, is probably on some type of narcotics, but somehow, some way, people find these types of incidences attractive. And then what's even more appalling is the fact that you have women literally stating that, hey, this person could basically accost me anytime. Huh? I could have sworn that, that's a real thing that happens to women, continuously. Right? We got stats and everything, like that. Women, suffer, directly through these things and through these situations. And in certain instances, not getting the justice that they should actually get. But yet you have women online making jokes and making light of those things by using, that situation. Right. And then you see other pictures up here where they are throwing these memes up here of women putting their legs up saying he can come break into my house any time of the day. Another person said, me in the bed when I hear him breaking in. Another person said he's very attractive. And then we pretty much run into the exact same foolishness. Women saying that he's attractive, want to hug him, would have been a boyfriend, attractive again. This kind of choked me up. Another person said, wait, cuz I was thinking the same thing, right? In the caption underneath says, that person every time the guy wanted to feel safe. So again, these are women directly online that are like, hey, this dude is so attractive, he could just sit up there and break in. This is why a lot of dudes out here don't even take certain situations and different things seriously, because they're able to see what it is that women online are stating when it deals with quote unquote the attractiveness of a guy. And as a lot of people have stated before, things are only deemed wrong if the dude is ugly. If the dude is overwhelmingly attractive, if a dude came down from outer space and he was like a 20 out of 20, something that nobody has ever seen in the existence of anything living, like the lights and the attractiveness was like that nobody has ever seen. That person could literally get away and do anything that they want to a woman. I promise you. Because there's been umpteen, and the reason that I say this is because throughout the years, and this is over 10 plus years of looking online and watching women state these things repeatedly, over 10 years. And when you have a dude that is deemed to be attractive doing something negative, women will turn up every single time and state that whatever he did to that woman, he can sit up there and do to them. Whatever that woman said was wrong will be right in that other woman's eyes. Like it's completely crazy. It is completely crazy. And again, I want to reiterate that this is a dude who was on whatever he was on. Nobody knows if he had any type of weapons. Nobody knows specifically how dangerous he is. Nobody knows if he was on the teetering point of potentially hearing voices and deciding to do something negative that you can't come back from. Like I said, when it deals with, the attractiveness of a guy, women seemingly don't care about safety. All of that is thrown directly out of the window. And you can clearly see by the examples that I am stating. Again, if you happen to have seen the video already or just watched the video, you understand the potentiality of how dangerous that situation was for that woman. But even with the potentiality of that danger, that woman decided that she still wanted to give him a hug. She still wanted to empathize and sympathize, putting her life on the line to make somebody else feel comfortable, even though this was a situation that she should never in life feel comfortable about. But as stated before, when you look a certain type of way, or if you are a quote unquote preference, you are safe to everybody.